Hyder Ali tried to take this fort. He failed. He tried again. He failed again. So the third time, he did not attack the walls. He attacked the people behind them. The gates did not fall. They were unlocked. This is episode 3 of the Chitradurga series. And this is the story of how betrayal did what no army could. Madakari Nayaka became the ruler of Chitradurga in 1758. He was just 12 years old. He inherited a kingdom that had never been conquered and an enemy who never forgot failure. Hyder Ali was not a man who accepted defeat. He understood something most kings never did. A fort can resist cannons. It cannot resist greed. After failing to capture Chitradurga in 1760, Hyder Ali compelled Madakari Nayaka to pay a tribute of 4 lakh rupees, a public humiliation. But Madakari Nayaka did not break. He paid, he rebuilt, he strengthened the fort, and he waited. Then, history changed direction. In 1763, something few people expected happened. Yesterday's enemies became today's allies. Madakari Nayaka and Hyder Ali fought together against the Marathas. Together, they captured Bednur. For a brief moment, peace seemed possible. But peace rarely lasts in history. In 1770, when the Marathas captured Nijgal, Madakari Nayaka made a choice. He changed sides. He left Hyder Ali and joined the Marathas. Hyder Ali received the news. He said little, but he never forgot. Years later, when Mysore faced a joint attack from the Marathas and the Nizam, Madakari Nayaka did not come to Hyder Ali's aid. According to the Hydernaama, Madakari had even encouraged the invasion. Whether that account is entirely accurate or not, Hyder Ali believed it. And from that moment, Madakari Nayaka was no longer simply a rival. He had become a threat. In 1777, Hyder Ali began the final siege of Chitradurga. 2 years. The siege lasted 2 years. 7 massive walls, countless watchtowers, secret passages, water tanks that kept the defenders alive. The fort held, just as it always had. But Hyder Ali had learned from every failure. This time, he did not try to break the walls. He looked for the men behind them. His spies quietly entered the fort. They studied everything: the defenses, the weapons, the food supplies, the routines. Every detail was carried back to Mysore. Then came the final move: gold, promises, fear. Some officers inside the fort, men who had sworn loyalty to the Nayakas, began working for Hyder Ali. 7 walls protected Chitradurga. None of them could protect it from betrayal. Outside the walls stood Hyder Ali's army. Inside the walls stood Hyder Ali's victory. The Marathas, the very allies Madakari had trusted, never came. They had promised reinforcements. They sent none. Madakari Nayaka now stood alone, surrounded by enemies outside, abandoned by allies, and betrayed from within. In 1779, Chitradurga finally fell. Madakari Nayaka was captured. He and his family were taken prisoner to Srirangapatna. They never returned. Thousands of Bedar warriors, the warrior community that had built and defended this kingdom for generations, were marched away to Srirangapatna. Many were forced into Hyder Ali's army. For nearly 2 centuries, the Nayakas had built this kingdom, stone by stone, wall by wall, generation after generation. It was not destroyed by cannons. It was undone by gold, by broken promises, and by men who forgot what side they were on. Years later, when the British took control of the region, they called the fort Chitradurga. They struggled to pronounce Chitradurga. Their records also noted something else. The treasury of the fallen kingdom yielded immense wealth. Everything the Nayakas had built over generations was gone, yet the fort remains. The 7 walls still stand. The ancient reservoirs still hold water. The secret passages still exist. And Obavana Kindi, the narrow opening where one ordinary woman stopped an invading army, is still exactly as it was. Some things cannot be stolen, not by armies, not by betrayal, not even by time, because courage leaves behind something stronger than stone. That story is episode 4. Follow Journey Jodi for the final chapter of Chitradurga. History remembers those who conquered. Too often, it forgets those who resisted. Most people outside Karnataka have never heard the name Madakari Nayaka. Yet he ruled one of India's greatest unconquered forts. If this is the first time you've heard his story, share it with one person. Because somewhere in the world, someone will learn this forgotten chapter of Indian history only because you refuse to let it disappear.